Hey, Luna here. Before I begin the video, I would like to point out some faults. First, I'm going into this project 100% blind. I don't know what I'm doing, and please don't take what I use as actual customizing advice because I kind of suck at it. Two, normally I would plan out the doll bit by bit, let's just say eye color, skin tone, haircut, but since I did not know the future of this doll, at least at the time of me recording this, I have no idea how she's going to turn out. Or he, or they, or genuinely, I don't know how they're going to turn out, like, at all. With that being said, I am deeply sorry for the unprofessionalism in this video and for my uncertainty of the doll, but if you find this sort of blind format entertaining, let's begin. So, I was surprised with the Grace. Is anyone really surprised at this point? But yeah, I don't intend on keeping her as such. This little girlie is going to get a makeover. Also, sorry for the random jump cut, but I decided to clean her off camera. I washed her hair and just... silky smooth. You couldn't brush through this thing, girlie. But as much as I love the restored version, she must be fixed. Please join me, because now I'm scared. Taking the wig off was way harder than I thought. I was also using the wrong material, so yeah. Let's not act as though I didn't spend the entire time struggling and say it was a success. Another thing worth mentioning is that parts of the cap are glued to the doll's head, giving it this brownish appearance. At this point, I knew which direction I was going in, so for the eyes, I chose heterochromia, which is basically where a person has two different eye colors. This can be partial or complete. I had a bit of trouble with the eye color, but went with brown for the right and apple green for the left. Though it's more chartreuse. In the end, I went with a mixture of A and C for the left eye and 2A for the right eye. That was a nice sore. When it came to removing the eyes, I actually got pretty lucky. The Josefina mold is one of, if not the easiest molds to eye swap, or so I'm told. I did struggle for a bit, but was able to pop them off. Okay, so I'm gonna let her cool off. But, after reheating the head like 10 times, they're out! Yay! Also, the glue softens, so it's, I don't know, is this normal? I did repaint them off camera, and... I'll be the first to admit, they aren't that great looking, but considering this is my first attempt, I think it'll be fine. Also, the unexpected happened. Since I did a poor job with removing the original paint, the eyes still have flecks of blue, which make the design much more intriguing. I did follow Dolls on My Middle Names tutorial, so definitely check it out. Okay, I'm in the back, and this is how they look. They look pretty bad in person, but on camera they look okay. They're not, like, perfect, but, like, I can always edit it to look perfect, you know? But yeah, here they are. They're more this grayish purple shade, which I don't mind. But yeah, they look cool. I have other plans though, so ignore like the previous footage. Now for the head. I did do some cosmetic touch-ups like a birthmark, a nose ring, a handful of tattoos, and I scarred them in the process.
Good night, everybody!
I also tightened his legs, just to be safe really. this is completely my fault, but I may have ruined the original eyes, so instead I opted for inset, one brown, one gray. And after they were glued on, I paint these glasses to a nice periwinkle blue and attach some elastic to them. After finally attaching his head on, poor thing, I also gave him this wig off camera, which is just this midnight blue undercut with some black flocking, and after a lot of touch-ups, I can finally say, we're done. Everyone, meet Jasper. And I kind of went into this without any plans, which was very refreshing. If I planned the entire doll and knew what materials were available where I live, maybe the outcome would have been a lot more different than, well, what we got. I am so obsessed with him, and it's crazy to think that a doll can take on a life of its own at times, and Jazz is no exception. I'm so happy with how he turned out, and I hope you all enjoyed the process. If you liked it, please interact with this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!